Want to speak English fluently and with confidence? You are in the right place. Learning through stories makes speaking fun and easy. Listen carefully and repeat every word out loud. Feel free to adjust the playback speed to match your comfort. Get ready, it is story time. Let us dive into today's story. The Strength of Prayer. Long ago in a peaceful village, there lived a kind and humble man named Ramu. He was poor but always had a smile on his face and kindness in his heart. Every morning, Ramu would wake up early and pray to the rising sun. His house was small, made of mud and straw, but it felt full of love. People in the village often wondered how Ramu stayed so happy with so little. Ramu would simply say, "I believe in prayer. It gives me strength every day." One year, the village faced a terrible drought. The sky stayed dry for months. Crops failed, animals became weak, and even the river lost most of its water. The villagers grew worried and afraid. They did not know what to do. They tried many things to bring rain, but nothing seemed to work at all. People cried, argued, and blamed each other, but the sky remained silent and empty. Ramu, however, continued to pray every morning with calmness in his eyes. One day, a group of villagers came to Ramu and asked him a question. "Why do you still pray when nothing is changing? Does prayer even work?" Ramu smiled and said, "Prayer may not change the sky, but it changes me." He added, "When I pray, I feel hope. And when I feel hope, I act. It keeps me strong, patient, and full of faith, even in hard times." The villagers did not fully understand, but his peace made them curious. The next morning, Ramu stood on the hill and began to pray again. One by one, the villagers joined him, standing quietly with hands folded. They felt a strange peace in their hearts as they stood beside him. Days passed, and more villagers began to pray together each morning. They no longer fought or blamed each other. Instead, they worked together. They shared water, helped elders, and found new ways to save crops. Even though the rain had not come, the village started to feel alive again. Laughter returned, and people helped one another like a big family. They no longer felt alone or helpless, because hope had returned. Then, one night, dark clouds gathered in the sky above the village. The wind picked up, and the smell of fresh rain filled the air. The next morning, rain finally poured down on the thirsty land. Crops drank the water, the river flowed again, and animals danced with joy. The villagers looked at the sky and smiled with tears in their eyes. They thanked the rain, but they also thanked the power of prayer. Ramu said softly, "You see, prayer did not bring rain directly. But it brought us together, gave us strength, and filled us with hope. And that strength brought change, both in our hearts and in our world." From that day, the villagers continued their morning prayers, rain or shine. Not because they were afraid, but because they had learned its quiet power. Prayer had shown them the way to peace, unity, and inner strength. Even children grew up hearing this story and learning to believe in hope. They learned that prayer is not magic, but a light inside the heart. It gives us the power to face hard times with courage and love. So remember, when things feel difficult and nothing seems to work at all, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and say a small prayer with honesty. It may not change the world at once, but it will change how you face it. The strength of prayer is not in the words, but in the calm it brings. It reminds us that we are never truly alone, even in the darkest times. And that gentle belief is enough to help us keep moving forward. Thank you for joining this shadowing practice. You are doing a great job learning English. Keep it up and practice every day to improve even faster. Come back tomorrow for another short story and more speaking practice. Shadowing means listening and speaking at the same time. It helps you speak clearly and confidently. Use your voice and follow the speaker closely. You will sound more fluent in no time. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun stories and daily practice.